Hello and welcome to The American Dream, the only show to bring you real estate trends both nationally and locally. Every single week we film multiple shoots in over 30 cities around the country, producing hundreds of real estate and lifestyle segments every month. This week we bring you 4 stories that are about communal hubs and casual fun. We'll be showing you stories from Tampa, Miami, Denver, and Baltimore. And of course, bringing you the best stories from your own local market. Let's get started.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first segment takes us to the heart of a neighborhood that has seen lots of love in recent years, growing from a low-income community to an eccentric hub of artwork, foodie culture, nightlife, and colorful events. Welcome to Wynwood.
We are here in Wynwood Walls in Wynwood, Miami. We're going to be touring around with Moishe and we're going to learn why Wynwood is the hottest area in all South Florida. So we're here right now with Moishe and What made you want to start investing and looking into South Florida as a destination for yourself to put your money?
Because I wanted to build, first of all, the cultural hub of Miami. I fell in love with Miami because Miami is very dynamic. It's one of the overlooked resort cities in the world, but I didn't see it as a resort. I saw it as a business hub. Our project not about the building, it's about the community and what comes within the community. Okay, this place was originally was Asicola, but when I bought it was nothing really. It was abandoned area. It became very dear to me because I can work so hard and I go walk here and I look at this. It's unbelievable just to. It's like a Walt Disney kind of that we have here, you know?
It's an artsy Walt Disney.
Yeah, it's not about being rich, it's not about being famous, it's about being creative and being productive and doing something good, you know? I like to engage the people, I like to get as many people engaged and create better world, better communities, and that's what we've been working on.
So obviously Wynwood, there's so much to do here.
A lot to do, definitely.
There's fashion, there's art, there's
technology,
technology. Where does that all start from? Drinking in a brewery. Let's go check out some of the breweries around Wynwood. So we're here right now in the heart of Wynwood, and we're in front of Concrete Beach Brewery. It's one of the most awesome breweries here in South Florida, where they make all local brews here. And we're gonna have some drinks and have some fun with Moishe and Let's go inside.
L'chaim, cheers.
What is the future of the type of business you yourself would love to envision are constantly coming in here?
Basically, I see Wynwood, I envision there's a catalyst for Miami to get Miami awareness. So Wynwood can really show people that yes, we have art, we have passion, and we have creativity in Miami. We have trades, that's why we're working strongly on trade. We are putting the trade. We have technology, but when you have culture alongside with business, it's much more inspiring. It's manifesting and making you create. Wynwood is the catalyst. Wynwood is the cultural hub of Miami, but yet we are going to need business. We're going to need diversification, and that's why I'm working diligently on a daily basis. Not only on the arts, but also bringing the business. So that's the way we are working on connecting it and building it.
We just finished now with Concrete Brewery, and we are in for a treat. We are now going to be going on a cycle party where we look around and we travel around Wynwood, have a good time, have a drink, listen to some music, and maybe exercise a little bit.
Florida is a city well known for beautiful sunsets and beachside dinners, but there are little pockets of culture to be found as well. Let's let Lisa introduce you to a local biker bar where she shares a piece of what she enjoys with friends and family.
Hey guys, I'm Lisa Marie, and before we head out to one of the most beautiful and underrated waterfront properties in Tampa Bay area, I want to first sit down and have a drink with my friend and owner of the Salty Shamrock, Sean Rice.
Hey Lisa Marie, how
Hey,
you doing?
Sean,
Good
how
to
are
see
you?
you. How you keeping?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad.
So here we are yet again at the Salty Shamrock, my absolute favorite pub to come out to after a long day.
The dew drop in.
Yes. So Sean, tell us a little bit about the Salty Shamrock.
Well, we're open now 3 years. Yeah, we opened up 3 years ago, St. Patrick's Week, and it's been going great. And you know, I used to do the bike nights up in O'Brien's in Brandon, and we've continued that tradition here.
Tell us a little more about Bike Night. It is my favorite event that you guys host here. So tell us a little more about that.
Bike night is fantastic, especially when the weather's good. You know, we got MC Sharpie there, and we try to bring in good bands, and we have lots of prizes for the bike show. Best in show, and it's been well supported. And
your event is actually where I won my first plaque for my bike. Yeah, yep, my very first plaque.
Excellent. Love to hear that roar down 41. That's
you
fantastic.
and I both.
Yeah.
What's the most popular thing you have here on your menu?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, and we have Kelty egg roll, but fish and chips is the go-to. It's cod. It's very popular. It's not the traditional beer batter. It's real crispy, and a lot of people kind of like looked at it and were like, what is this? But it's really growing.
It's the only thing I get off your menu.
Is that right? So we just came out with a new menu about 3 months ago, and we introduced then the traditional beer batter fish and chips. And the new menu has been a big hit in the community. You know, definitely we've got the kids eat free on Monday, and it's a family night, so we kind of lower the prices and we get everybody out after a tough weekend. Of course, we sell a lot of Guinness. Yeah, and a lot of gin.
A lot of gin. My favorite gin.
Yeah, gin is huge in Ireland now, and it's a big trend, and it's slowly making its way over here. It's a lot of bars are just gin bars, and we're starting to feature a lot of new gins and that there, and this is one of the most popular right here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today,
You're very welcome. I'll see you bike night.
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Fantastic seeing you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
People move to Tampa to be by the water. It's a beautiful afternoon, so let's ride through one of my favorite waterfront neighborhoods, Little Harbor. So tucked away on the south shores of Tampa Bay, we have one of my absolute favorite neighborhoods, Little Harbor. Little Harbor offers anything you could possibly need for the perfect getaway or a place to call home. As you can see behind me, Little Harbor has its very own marina. They offer fishing charters, jet skiing, and much more. My family and I, we actually come out here on the weekends and we fish off of a cute little dock over on the backside. Whether you're just in town to enjoy some fun in the sun or looking for a new home, consider Little Harbor. It is one of the perfect hidden gems in Tampa Bay.
Welcome back to this week's show, where we are showing you our favorite 4 segments from the month of June. So far, we've taken you to Miami and Tampa and still need to take you to Denver and Baltimore. But we also bring you news specific to your market every week. So let's take a look at what's happening in your city.
Hey, what's up, American Dream TV? We are up here in Seattle off of Queen Anne Avenue. I've got my coffee. We're leaving the Queen Anne bookstore. We're going to take you to a tour where they have a cute little give one, take one free library. And our listing is just 5 blocks away from here. So it's a classic old Queen Anne house, and we're going to take you on a tour. So we are walking to our listing right now. Again, just being 5 blocks away from Queen Anne Avenue, I think is tremendous. I live in the suburbs now because I've got kids, and I would die to have this sort of walkability. We just got coffee, there's a spa here, there's a bakery. One of my favorite Seattle shops that has dishes and housewares and stuff is just on this next corner. And all of this is totally walkable from our listing on Queen Anne. All this stuff is walkable from our listing, which is just 5 blocks this way. But on our way, we're gonna stop and make a donation. We bought a book to the Little Free Library, which is another great neighborhood concept they do up here in Queen Anne, and we're gonna donate it. So the little free library up here on Queen Anne, I'm gonna make my donation of my favorite kids book of all time. The version at my house is tattered and torn, and it's a great story about success and failures and helping kids push through that. So we're gonna make our donation for today. I hope some kid is excited to get that, and then we're gonna walk over and take a look at our listing. Hey, we're here at the top of Queen Anne Ave. We've just come a few blocks away from there. On this side is picture perfect Cary Park. I promise you, if you've seen a classic Seattle postcard or photo taken, it was probably taken there. And our team has just launched this beautiful listing. It's a 1908 Craftsman, and Valerie on our team is gonna give us a tour. Hey Valerie, thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
So I understand we've been working really hard to bring this classic 1908 Queen Anne Craftsman to market, and I understand there's some fun facts that you would like to tour us on.
Yeah, definitely. This house used to be owned by a U.S. Senator.
Wow,
and
very cool.
In Washington, so that's a very cool fun fact. And because of that, we've got some really beautiful details and just a wonderful space to entertain. It flows very easily throughout room to room.
One of the things I really like about that kind of flow is whenever I tour buyers on a layout like this, the kids just go crazy running around in circles. And I think that's indicative too of the flow that you would have for adults to entertain. We're also gonna tour, there's a great formal dining room that we'll tour on here. But there's also some great fun facts about this house. So as you know, I used to live in a really old house too, a 1910 farmhouse. So this one being built in 1908 just has me all giddy. I love all the details. And you've got some special features you'd like to show us, right?
Oh, there are some amazing characteristics in this house.
So Valerie, one of my favorite little features about this is a secret little compartment in the wainscoting here in the formal dining room. We suspect that it was probably used during Prohibition era to hide all their liquor, don't you think?
Probably, I think that's a good spot for it. And this thing right here, this beautiful hutch that's actually built in to the wall, is one of my favorite places to store some really nice items as well.
I think this formal dining room, it's really a grand formal dining room for such an old house. It's a formal dining room fit for a senator. So here in the foyer is one of my favorite secrets about this house.
I wonder what a senator in 1908 would have used this for.
Hey Val, thanks so much for letting us tour our latest classic Queen Anne listing. I know we're very proud of this listing.
It's an absolutely beautiful location. It's close to boutiques. It's just got a wonderful culture as a whole.
Yeah, you know, Queen Anne Ave is just a few blocks away. We walked down there, we bought a book, we had some coffee. This is really what Queen Anne is all about. It's in the heart of the city, but yet it feels like a real nice, slow-paced neighborhood. Downtown Seattle is just down the hill this way. We've got Lake Union, Elliott Bay. You can watch the ferries from the parks. It's just a classic neighborhood in Seattle.
Very iconic place to live.
We love being able to bring you both national and local stories every week. And this week, we're celebrating some of the best stories from the month of June. The American dream is not just about real estate. It's about lifestyle and how people choose to live their dream. In this next clip, we hit Denver to see what's brewing in the neighborhood.
Hi, Lisa and Nguyen here in Denver, Colorado. We are at Crazy Mountain Brewery. I'm so excited to introduce this brewery and talk about it. Later, we're gonna go check out one of my listings, but first, let's go meet the CEO of the company so he can tell you a little bit more about it. So Barry, we are in this amazing room, and I know that there's a ton of significance around the building, so tell us a little bit more about it.
Sure. So we're actually in the Speakeasy right now, which is a private tap room that we rent out for private parties, corporate events, for meetings. We rent it out by the hour, and we have a full tap system here with a dozen of our beers on tap. The facility itself is pretty impressive. It's 45,000 square feet. It's a 50-barrel brew house. We have the capacity to brew small batch beers that are rare. It's been said that beer is where art and science meet each other, and we have a highly skilled staff who are both artisans and scientists. We start all of our beers from an RO water, which is a reverse osmosis. We take Denver City water and just take it down to H2O, and it's a completely blank canvas at that point, and our brewer is able to turn out some really amazing stuff. Our best-selling SKU, our style, is what we call Hookie Bop, which is a traditional IPA. It's got a lot of great floral and citrusy accents to it, and it's very popular. We have, in our Reserve Beer Series, we have the ability to do some very unique small batch stuff. Our current local stash, is what we call it, is what we refer to affectionately as gin and juice. It's a grapefruit and juniper ale, and it's been very popular. So this is our tap room. We've got 24 beers on tap here. And what I really want you to try today is the local stash that we call gin and juice. What Mark has set us up with is a flight of some of our best-selling beers. We've got our Amber Ale, our IPA, which was the one I was telling you about, Kebab. Pale Ale, our wit beer, which is finished off with orange peel and chamomile. The coffee stout, and the gin and juice, which is the local stash rare beer. So why don't we start with the gin and juice? This is an IPA that has grapefruit peel and juniper berries that get inserted into the brewing process late in the process. So it's a very crisp and clean, and it's a surprisingly tasty.
So are we going to be sipping on some gin and juice then?
We are. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Lisa, before you go, I wanted to make sure you got to take a look at our beer garden and to meet one of our brewery dogs. This is Tootsie Roll. She's the latest addition to the Crazy Mountain family, and she's our unofficial mascot.
You can find Crazy Mountain beer in a lot of private liquor stores as well as 100 grocery stores throughout the state of Colorado. If you think this place was awesome, wait till you see one of my listings in Park Hill. Let's go. Rain or shine, my job never stops. I'm at 205 Glencoe Street in the beautiful neighborhood of Park Hill. Let me show you this beautiful listing that I have for sale right now. What I love about this home is the original crown moldings and hardwood floors, as well as the old fireplace. It has its old school charm intact with a modern feel and update. The other part of the home that I love is this beautiful sunroom. It has a lot of natural sunlight. It'd be a great place to read some books, relax, drink a glass of lemonade in the summertime. What I love most about this kitchen is the beautiful stove, of course, and the stainless steel appliances along with the granite countertops. Connected to here is the basement, so let me take you downstairs and show you the wine cellar. There is plenty of space to store all of your wine in this beautiful wine cellar in the basement. This home is listed at $925,000 in the beautiful neighborhood of Park Hill. For a lot that is a corner like this home is very unique and there's not another home like it.
This week's show is about places that bring people together, and we still have a great story from Baltimore to come. But first, let's bring you an expert in your local market.
Hi, American Dream TV family. We are here in beautiful Lakemont area of Bellevue, right?
Yeah, actually Lakemont is part of Bellevue. It's really great, unique, upscale community. I live not far away from here. Yeah. I love this neighborhood because it's convenient to everywhere. 1 mile to I-90, parks, amenities, you can basically get into everything. And great schools. And the beautiful place of here is also you have a lot of view homes. You can see the lake, you can see the mountain because of the location.
Now, Janice, as you are apt to do, are you going to show me one of those view homes?
Of course. I have a listing nearby. It's a beautiful home built by Stephen D. Smith. Do you know him?
I do. He built a beautiful home. Can we
Yes.
go take a look?
Sure.
All
Do you
right.
want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go take a look.
So Janice, why don't you tell us a little bit about this home?
This home actually is a 4,400 square foot, built in '96. But you would like the most is the views and also the finishes.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. Let's go take a look.
Okay, sure. Let's take a look.
Wow. Janice, it is so bright in here and so nice.
Yeah, that's because they have a lot of large windows and the glass, so you can have all the natural light. Actually, when I first time came into this house, what impressed me the most is the ceilings. You see the high ceiling? It's not just high, it's the ground molding, multi-layers. So it really shows the style and design. I really like it.
I've literally never seen that before. That is really cool how they did that.
This is the view I mentioned to you.
Wow. This is incredible. You could practically see Canada from here.
Lake Sammamish and Mountain Baker and also Cascade Mountains over there. So you can see everywhere.
You almost feel like you could hit a golf ball into the lake from here. That'd be a heck of a drive, though.
Look at the kitchen.
Yeah, this is really nice, Janice. You can tell they spared no expense when they redid this kitchen. Did you say in 2012?
In 2012, yes.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. You got literally double slab granite. And this, I don't think I've ever seen a slab this big. It's massive. The other thing I like is that the cabinets, you know, we have high ceilings in here, yet they took the cabinets all the way to the top and they finished them with crown molding, so everything just looks buttoned up tight.
Yeah, they spent a lot of money on updating this kitchen.
Yeah.
More than $160,000 back in 2012. Now, Ed, you are seeing a huge master with over 1,000 square foot with the beautiful views. So as a gentleman lady, you can wake up with the curtains down and see the beautiful views of the lake and the mountains.
This whole room is just rich with the normal Stephen D. Smith touches. You know, it's got the cove ceiling, it's got rich with molding and crown molding and everything. It's just
and fireplace.
So well done, yeah.
Yeah. And also for the bathroom and also the closet is huge. And also you can see the views when you wake up, take a bath here, and you can see the beautiful views as well.
Well, we sure hope you enjoyed this week's episode of American Dream TV Seattle, where we got to tour not only the area Lakemont, but also this gorgeous luxury listing in Lakemont. Now Janice and I are just going to enjoy a little tea and take in the view.
If you want to schedule a private tour, visit my website at seattletopproperties.com. See you next time.
Last but not least, let's head to Brewers Hill in Baltimore and hear a real master brewer share some insight into this all-important craft.
Hello, this is Andrew Undem with the Sure Sales Group. Welcome to the American Dream. Today we're going to show off one of our favorite communities, Brewers Hill. We're going to tell you a little bit about the neighborhood, some of our new developments here in the community, and then we're going to stop by Mobtown Brewing to watch them brew some beer. There's a few things everyone needs to know about Brewers Hill. It's in undeniably the best location in Baltimore, a stone's throw to 95, right next to all the brand new retail of Canton Crossing. It's 1 square mile. It's a smaller community, home to about 1,700 people, and we're really proud to be bringing more people into Brewers Hill. We just sold out this 25-unit luxury townhome community called Merchant Hill, and we just listed 36 more in another community called Brewers Crossing. I've lived here, I continue to invest here. These homes are a little bit newer than most of the Baltimore City homes, as they were built in the 1920s. Most of Baltimore was 1890s, 1910. What that means for you, a consumer, is the brick's a little stronger, the streets are a little wider, parking's a little easier, and it's the most convenient location in downtown Baltimore. We just walked over to Mobtown Brewing. It's a brand new brewery. Everyone in town is super excited. Amazing atmosphere. We're gonna go talk to the master brewer, Dave, and see what he's brewing today. Come on inside. What's up, Dave? All right, this is the man responsible for bringing beer and brewing back to Brewers Hill. Tell us a little bit about Mobtown Brewing.
Been open about 4 weeks. We're the first brewery in Brewers Hill in 41 years.
Wow.
We have a rotating selection of drafts and a lot of different types of beer, and we can't wait to be a part of the community.
Yeah, everyone's super excited about having you guys here. Tell us a little bit about the operation. How much beer do you put out? How many do you brew at one time?
It's a 10-barrel brew house, so that's about 330 gallons of beer at a time. We have 4 fermentation vessels, so we can be working on 4 beers at a time, and we have 18 taps, so we're trying to get them all filled right now.
So if you come in this week, it's going to be a little different next week. I know you have some fan favorites already. I know you have food trucks coming, so you're going to be able to eat here, drink here, play here, walk home. So you're right here in Brewers Hill. Dave, as the master brewer, if you wouldn't mind, could you pour us one of your favorite brews?
All right, yeah, I'll pour you it's our 41-year lapse. It's the first beer we brewed here, and it's the first beer brewed in Brewers Hill in 41 years.
The 41-year brew lapse.
41-year lapse.
The 41-year lapse. Let's have a taste.
Yep. 41-year lapse is an American pale ale hopped with Centennial and Idaho 7 hops for a slightly tropical, but not too bitter finish.
Slightly tropical, not too bitter finish. That looks fantastic.
Thank you everyone who makes the American Dream possible. We love learning about so many different parts of the country, and we hope you do too. This week, it was great to look back over the highlights from the hundreds of segments we made in June, plus learn more about your local market. Thank you for watching.